We're going to be creating this fiery red look. To prep my skin, I am using the MAC Cosmetics Strobe Cream. So this is definitely a staple in my kit. I love how smooth it leaves your skin. It helps improve clarity. It provides radiance. It's very hydrating. And the shade that I'm using is the original pink shade. So this is just such a beautiful product to use whenever you want to achieve really beautiful dewy skin. For my foundation, I am using the Stretch Concealer by Glossier, and to apply it, I'm using the DELLIUM 788 BDH brush, and this brush is just so perfect for any concealing underneath the eyes or any spot treatments that you might need where you need a little bit more TLC. The shape of the brush is so perfect for underneath the eye area. It's slightly slanted, so it just gives you a really beautiful application. For the application, I'm just really applying the product where I need it, so more so on my chin, around the corners of my mouth, around my nose, and underneath my eyes and T-zone area. So I'm not really taking the product on the perimeter of my skin so that I leave some skin showing for the ultimate natural look. If you need a little bit more coverage, you can definitely use a beauty blender to apply the product and then lightly set it with the Studio Fix powder. I'll leave a link below where I talk about the Studio Fix powder and why I love it so much. Take your time really buffing in the product and really hitting all those areas where you need a little additional TLC. And with skin, you can really never take too much time on it. I really believe that when your skin looks very beautiful and refined, everything else just kind of falls in place. To set the product, I'm using the DELLIUM 964 brush with the MAC Cosmetics Prep and Prime setting powder. I love how silky this powder is. I love that you can wear it by itself on bare skin or on top of makeup for a very velvety smooth finish. The shape of the brush that I'm using, which is the 964, is perfect for the job. It picks up exactly the right amount of powder and it fits so perfectly underneath your eye area. To prep my eye, I am using the Bite Beauty Pink Pearl Multi-Stick, and it's a pink and red glitter cream which dries as a powder, which is one of the reasons that I really love using this as an eyeshadow base. So on top of that, with the same 773 shader brush, I am using Forbidden by Violet Voss from their Drenched Metals palette, and just slightly pressing the shadow onto my eyelid. So the shape of this shadow is more rounded, which gives the eyes just like a really beautiful like butterfly lift effect. With your eyes, you just really want to take your time. If you're pressing nice and slowly and with this brush, you're not going to have any fallout. Girl, your shadow is on point. So this is definitely one of those looks, and the shape of the brush, the DELLIUM 773 shader, which is what I'm using, just really helps make the shape happen. Like, you don't really have to work to create the rounded edge because the brush does the work for you. So I'm just very lightly pressing in the color, and with eye looks, you always want to take your time. You want to make sure that you are really, refining and perfecting and making sure that the symmetry is on point. And I'm taking the shadow a little bit above my crease, I would say, and then just really flaring out the outer end in a round shape. It's almost like a little butterfly wing, which I feel gives the eye such a beautiful lift. I'm also applying the color in my inner tear duct very lightly, just so that everything is nice and married and blended. To clean around the eye, I'm just using a dampened Q-tip and just making sure that I'm following the same rounded shape to give the eye a beautiful lift. For my eyebrows, I'm using my favorite pencil, and this one's Spiked by MAC Cosmetics. And I just really want to make sure that my eyebrows are nice and balanced, so that's why I did my eyes first and then my eyebrows. Sometimes I do my eyebrows first, but that's if I'm not really doing like an eye look. Otherwise, I feel like you can get a little bit off balance and your eyebrows might be too heavy or dark or thick, and they don't really complement the eyeshadow that you're wearing. So when you do your eyes first, it just allows you to really see how much product you need. For my lashes, I am using the Glossier Lash Stick, and just really making sure that I'm coating my lashes for that angelic look that I love. Underneath my eyes, I am taking the same Violet VOSS Forbidden shade with the 773 shader brush and just really smoking it out. Applying a little mascara on my bottom lashes just so that my eyes pop a little more. And why not, giving my lashes an extra coat. For my brows, I am using the Glossier Lash Stick, and this is one of my favorite tricks to use for a really nice, beautiful, full brow. For my highlighter, I am using the Glossier Halo Scope in Topaz. So this is such a great product. It has a really beautiful solid core that's enriched with vitamins, and it really gives you a beautiful hydrated dewy finish. And I'm just applying it on the high points of my face, on my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow for the ultimate glow. To finish off the look, I'm using Bite Beauty's Agave Lip Mask, and I really love that it's infused with agave nectar, jojoba oil, and lanolin, so it just gives your lips a really beautiful protective barrier, and it has the ultimate shine. I couldn't help myself, and I also took the product on my cheekbones for extra dew. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.